Hello there. So, hope you're having a good day. I am continuing on editing this house in Brindleton Bay. It was a cats and dogs pack, and I just felt like it was just really bare and kind of bland, not the color themes that I wanted. So I'm editing this. I'm working on the dining room right now, and so I didn't want these neutral earth colors. I want some popping colors, so I'm taking everything out. Everything's going to be removed, and I've already done the walls, the curtains, and the floor from yesterday's episode. I do have a little bit more in the curtains to do in this room. So this is the dining room area. I'm going to change that door, take that door out, because I like a fluid entrance, transitioning from the kitchen to the dining room. And so I'm going to create an archway instead. This is from the holiday pack, that light, that ceiling light. I thought it was kind of pretty. Oh, I love these kitchen cabinets, but it's unfinished where this stove is. And I kind of figured out why, because it's kind of buggy, and I'll show that to you. I overcame it though. I completed it, but it was tricky. But I can see why they left it like that. And I'll explain that here in a little bit. But, so there is some furniture I've already got picked out, and I'm kind of staying with the blue themes, kind of a smoky blue, I think. But this is kind of like a violet color, violet blue or whatever. Now when you put the table down, this is a base game rug. On top of the rug, you cannot move the rug. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe that's just something that's always been that way and I'm just now noticing. So I have to move the table before I can move the rug. But I may change that table out. I think it's more of a green than a blue, but I'll see. We'll wait and see. So what do you think of these color themes? I appreciate your feedback. Let me know. If you're somebody that builds, I'm looking for smaller channels because all they do is show me bigger channels, and I want to meet other simmers that have smaller channels and watch them build. I want to connect with other simmers. I did find few of them on Reddit, and they're really tiny channels, and oh my gosh, their builds are so pretty. Like they could be big channels, but generally bigger channels are, you have to pay for visibility on YouTube or get sponsors or whatever. And I'm just doing things for fun. Anyways, so that's from the cats and dogs, that planter. I just love that planter. I think it's so pretty. I love vibrant colors, especially when it comes to flowers. And so I am going to take that hutch out. There's a much prettier hutch that I want to balance the colors. So I need something brown to go there. And I think this helps to balance the brown out. This shade of brown, I think that balances a little better. And so I like those tiny little ceiling lights because sometimes the big chandeliers kind of take away from when you're looking down, at the decor and stuff. It's like the ceiling lights, they're like in the way. So I like those little tiny little lights that are just not really to be made to be visible, just to give light. So now to find some art to kind of go with the room, and I am going to move that hutch over. That's like, it's not centered. So don't worry, I will fix that if that's wigging you already. Now I thought I'd put some ocean themed paintings up because this is a ocean front property, and I'm going to put that spiritual picture up, but I'm going to size it down. And this is where the archway is going to go, of course, and I like that there's that wall space there that I can use for that purpose. I did extend this build. I think I did a building where I first edited the size of this building. Anyways, okay. So this is from the Nifty Knitting Pack, and I just love those cute little country decorations. I'm thinking that's Nifty Knitting. Yeah, that's Nifty Knitting. It says right on there. Yeah. So, anyways, there's the archway. So I'm gonna add a little bit more brown, balance out the brown. There we go. Now let's take on this kitchen. Woof. Oh Oh my goodness, this kitchen took a while, right? Like half an hour. Like this is sped up 3 times, I think. So altogether, it was like hour and a half, I think, something like that, just to do 2 rooms and a little bit outside. So it's probably going to take me at least 2 to 3 more episodes to finish this. Like I said, you can spend hours editing these houses because it's a lot of detail. The build itself, probably, I don't know how long a build like this would take. I know my mansion, when I built that took me a good probably hour or 2. I don't remember. It's been so long since I built my mansion. I built a 7 bedroom, 8 bath, very large. It was like, I think before it was over with, it was like almost a couple million simoleons. But, and of course that was on a big lot. I like big lots. I like big lots and I cannot lie. Sorry. Okay, so this, I really like that like plant type curtain thingy. I don't know what you call that, but it's kind of cool. But it's just not going to work for this particular window. So then I gotta do these windows over here, make sure I match the other curtains. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I've got everything in here that I need. Oh no, got one more little corner over there. Can't leave that corner bare. Details. And so finding the right table for that corner, I was like, I don't like that. It would have been better if that was a round shaped table or whatever. So it just didn't look right. There we go. Yeah, okay. So we'll just stick a little something on that. How about the record player? Nope, that won't fit right. It doesn't set right. And the sound mode doesn't set right either. And that sound mode is pretty cool. It's actually therapeutic for real. So we'll just size up a heart-shaped candle. Just because I think there should be candles in every room. It just helps with the mood. And it actually helps buff their moods because the decor and stuff like that, candles that are relaxing, it does affect their moods and stuff. So I'm trying to make sure I give them some candles because I know they like it. Plus, I like candles myself. And I love that my wedding pack table. Oh my goodness, instant feast. Right, just click it and food appears. I love that, especially when you got a bunch of Sims coming over, got a welcome wagon or whatever. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna have like 16 people come over. I don't want to have to cater and cook and all that other stuff. Just, instant feast. I love that. I use that in every single build. So, what's an item that you use in every single build from a pack? So my wedding story, I use that in every build. Okay, so this little tricky thing here. So trying to put the corners on that was not working. Oh my goodness. I was like, what is happening? It would not let me, like when I tried to put the corner on it, it would turn it square. I'm like, I don't want it square, I want it rounded. And so I think that's why they left it with that side not done. So, but I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. So what you have to do when you come upon something like this is just put the rounded corners down. Don't pay attention to what it's doing. Trust the process. Put the rounded corners down. Put the squares on top of it. And then remove the squares. And voila. And I don't know why that worked, and it just by instinct I thought to try that and it worked. So I was like, yay. I was like, thank you God, I needed that little hint. Okay. So I thought about like maybe we can put a dishwasher in here, No. It would actually be cool to have a dishwasher like right there and smack in the center of the room. But that's okay. That would look weird. I didn't like that. It just yeah. I actually don't even really like how the stove is right there, but like how the counter kind of extends past the stove, but that's okay. That's all good. It's all good. You could stick a little something right there. Anyways, it was a little tricky to figure out. I was like, I'm going to get this. I talked myself through this. I did. Sorry. Okay. So here we go. I'm like, I'm going to get this. It's going to work. It's going to work. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's going to work. And it did. And it worked. Okay? So now it looks, then just trust me, it works. Ta-da! Dun, 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 dun. And then get rid of your, that's how you do it. So you just have to stick a corner and a square on top of each other. And that's just because I think because the wall's in the middle of that it was like bugging the script or something. So if you want to do something like that, that's how you're going to have to get around that if you want it to be rounded. So there's a hack for you. In case you didn't know, maybe everybody's like, oh, God, I knew all that. I'm like, okay, well, if I didn't, maybe there's somebody that doesn't know that maybe I just helped. And I'd like to know, is anything that I've ever shown helped you? I'd kind of like to know that if I've actually helped anybody. Anyways, it's okay. I know there's a lot of viewers and they're like, I look at my analytics and I think it's so cool when people watch on their TVs. I'm like, I don't expect people to get off their couch and go over and comment on my video. I feel you, because if I'm sitting on my couch and I'm watching my Roku on YouTube on Roku, I'm not gonna get up and comment. Sorry. I feel you. It's all right. I got you. Anyways, I appreciate the video. I've tried mod curtains, and mod curtains wasn't working either. I'm gonna have to go mod hunting for curtains for those skinny windows that have mixed match curtains, but that's okay. That's all right. It's okay. I don't. It's gonna work for now. And by the way, if you would like me to do an unmodded version of this house, if you would like my edited version of this house to upload, please let me know. I'll do the unmodded version if there's actually interest. Not that great of a builder for people to. I did get like a 100 or so, over 100 downloads on my mansion. But I don't know. I mean, if somebody's like, hey, I like that house, like the way you edited it, then I will. It doesn't have that much mods in it. It's mostly like toys and stuff. But the flooring here, I mean, it would be easy, really easy to make an unmodded version of this. There's not that many mods in here, so. The hot tub, that heart-shaped hot tub, that should be in the Love Struck pack, right? I don't have the Love Struck pack, but I'm just like, I've never heard even other people say that as well. That's a beautiful pack from a modder that did that. They had a beautiful heart-shaped bed and this heart-shaped tub. Oh my goodness. And then the heart-shaped table with glass on it. Oh my gosh. They should have put that in the Love Struck pack. But anyways, that's okay. I made it happen over there. Okay, these curtains, they're not really the color that I wanted, but I'm like, I'm gonna make it happen. It'll do for now. And what do you think? Do you think the colors are balanced? I love this, like, it's like a pool blue. I don't really know how to color it. I actually painted one of my houses. If you look at my older YouTube videos, and I have my wall is like this color right here, and that's my color. It's Missy's teal, and I actually named the paint. You can go to like Sherwin-Williams, and you can take an item and you can create your own colors. I love that. So I created my own color and I named it, and then so there's actually a paint that I designed. And so that older, like in my Bible where I'm reading the Bible, like they show you my house, the background where I'm sitting on my couch, and that color, that's basically pretty close to what that kitchen color is. Look at these water fountains. I love these. So this is what I thought I was recording, and it wasn't recording. So I did this area out here and I wasn't recording. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh well, but I'll show you what I did. I just added these Riviera kit fountains, which I love, and those little jet streamers are BASEGAME, and I love those, especially the purple, and it puts out light with the stream. I just love that. It's so pretty at night. And that's a modded wicker chair, hanging chair thingy. I love that. So what do you think? Appreciate your feedback. So I still have a long way to go. Oh my gosh, because I got upstairs and all those. Oh my gosh, this is going to take a few episodes. And there's something spoiled in that kitchen. How is there anything spoiled in that refrigerator? I literally just bought that refrigerator. I literally just bought it. You see that green above that refrigerator? I literally just bought that refrigerator. So when you buy a new refrigerator, does your old stuff stay in when you put a brand new one? I don't know. Anyways, but I'll have to come down there and make them clean that kitchen out and the refrigerator out. So I put this table over here and the clock, and of course I like random gifts, you know, for my couple. They're married or whatever. And yeah, so I'm mostly done. Might add a couple more items on the counters. And so outside, I added some more toys. I still have a long way to go. And I love these. See this porch right here? There's a lot of porches, like little hidden porches, and I love the way they built this house. Just love it. This is a really nice build, and because I like big open rooms too. I don't like tiny rooms and corners that are hard to maneuver through and tiny little rooms. I can't do it. Oh gosh. But anyways, I'm gonna do, if I get cottages packed, I'm gonna do a waterfall, a really pretty nature waterfall build. Oh my gosh. Anywho's, let me know. I appreciate your feedback. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm getting close towards the end here. And I have all kinds of videos on my channel. If you're new to my channel, I have acrylic pour painting, I have crochet where I do crochet tutorials, I have build hacks and Sims episodes, other games. I have all kinds of stuff. I'm like the mini Walmart channel. Just have to go and check it out. And I have playlists. Everything's categorized by playlist. Just go to my homepage, check out, scroll down, look at my playlist. But if you're a simmer and you do videos, please let me know. Please, please, please let me know. Comment below, and I'll go check your channel out. I hope you have a good one. Check this other stuff out here.